Hello, good day. So this is a video analysis of the mosquito sheets of my two subject for the informal reading assessment. So I have here my first subject. Her name is Iris de la Cruz. She is a grade 5 student, and the text that I used for this grade level is entitled The Island of Paradise by Richard Gola, and this text is from the DepEd module, specifically Quarter 3 Module 2, summarizing information from various text types. And of course, for it is for the English subject and for grade 5 students. So now I will be playing or presenting the recording of my subject while reading the text. So wait.
Island of Paradise by Richard Gola. The Philippines is a sovereign state in archipelagic Southeast Asia and is home to an amazing collection of over 740 islands spanning for than 300,000 square kilometers of territory. These islands are divided into the regions, namely Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Luzon is the largest and the most populous island in the Philippines, which is considered the 50th largest island in the world. It's the nation center for an economy and politics, being home to the greater big factories and government's national office is including the Malacanang Palace. It is also the home of mountainous terrains, especially volcanoes, numerous takas, rivers, and plains. Visayas is the smallest region in terms of land area in the central part of the archipelago. It is the home to major Philippine regions and cultural festivals as Atihan, Didayang, Sinulog, Pintados, and Mascara. It also known for its famous landmarks such as the Chocolate Hills of Bohol, San Trinico Pride of Leyte, in the island of Boracay. Mindanao is the second largest among the other islands in the southernmost part of the Philippines. It is the main contributor to the country's gross domestic product GDP in terms of agriculture, fishing, forestry, and TC. Mindanao is known to be the home of the Philippine Village and the king of the fruits, which is the durian. The three islands are defined by their integration, culture, and costume. The Philippines is indeed a paradise in its true sense.
So that's the end of the recording. So at this point, I will be playing again the recording, but I will stop it after finishing one paragraph, and then will be presenting the MSQ sheet of the reader and proceed to the next paragraph. So I will re- I will play again the recording and I will stop it after finishing one paragraph. All right.
The Island of Paradise by Richard Gula. The Philippines is a rich state in archipelagic Southeast Asia and is home to an amazing collection of over 740 islands spanning for than 300,000 square kilometers of territory. These islands are divided into the regions, namely Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Luzon is the largest and the most populous island in the Philippines, which is considered the 50th largest island.
So now here is the oral reading rescue sheet of a grade 5 student. So on the first paragraph, so in the first part, and not on the title, specifically on the title, Islands of Paradise. So instead of the sheep mispronounced word islands into island, and she also mispronounced word paradise into paradise. And on the first paragraph, she mispronounced Philippines into Philippine and sovereign into sovereign. The reader also mispronounced the word archipelagic into archipelagic, and the word Southeast Asia to Southeast Asia. And again, she mispronounced the word islands to island, and she inserted the word in between the words islands and Hispanic. She also mispronounced the word spanning into spinning and the word more into four. She also mispronounced the word square into squarey, and again the word islands into island. She also mispronounced the word three into there, and the word namely she pronounced it as namely. And last in this paragraph, she omitted the letter S or the sound S sound S in the word Visayas. So now let's proceed to the next paragraph.
Luzon Luzon is the largest and the most populous island in the Philippines territory. These islands are divided into the regions, namely Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Luzon is the largest and the most populous island in the Philippines, which is considered the 50th largest island in the world. It's the nation center for eno- economy and politics, being home to the greater big factories and government's national office is including the Malacanang Valley. It is also the home of mountainous terrains, picture volcanoes, numerous lakas, rivers, and plains.
Alright, so for the second paragraph, so Luzon is the largest and the most populous island in the Philippines, which is considered the 15th largest island in the world. So in this sentence, the reader mispronounced the word populous into fofulous, and again the word island into island. He also mispronounced the word considered into condersider and omitted the word the. She again mispronounced the word island into island, and the word world, she pronounced it as word. She also mispronounced the words it is into its is, and omitted the apostrophe s in the word nations. He in the word economy, the reader first pronounce it eno and then proceed with the second try, which is economy, and he just leave it unsuccessfully corrected. So the word politics, she pronounced it as holistics and mispronounced, and she also mispronounced the word being into being and the word the into this, and she mispronounced the word countries into cratry, and the big, she pronounced it as fig, and factories into factories. The word government, if first said gomer and then try again and um, unsuccessfully corrected it as governments. And then the next is offices. She pronounced it as office is. And then the next word including, he omitted the first syllable, the in, and just pronounced it as clothing. She also mispronounced the word Malacanang into Malacanang and the word palace into palace. He also mispronounced the word mountainous into mountershik and picturesque into fishersky. Also mispronounced the word volcanoes into volcanes. And lastly, on this paragraph, he mispronounced the word lakes into lakas. So now let's proceed to the third paragraph.
Rivers and plains. Bisaya is the smallest region in terms of land area in the central part of the archipelago. It is the home to major Philippine regions and cultural festivals as Atihan, Digayang, Sinulog, Pintados, and Mascara. It also known for its famous landmarks such as the Chocolate Hills of Bohol, San Trinico Pride of Leyte, and the island of Boracay, Mindanao.
So in the third paragraph, the reader mispronounced the word smallest into smallest and omitted the s on the word terms. She also mispronounced the word area into aria and the word part to fart. She inserted the word a between the word is and the. She mispronounced the word major into mother and the word Philippine into Philippine. She also mispronounced the word religious into regions and festivals into festivals. She also mispronounced the word such as sauce and the dinagyang into dinayang. She also mispronounced the word known as no and landmarks into landsmarks. And again, the word such, she pronounced it as softs, and the word bridge, he pronounced it as brid, bride. And again, she mispronounced the word island into island. So let's now proceed to the last paragraph of the text.
Boracay. Mindanao is the second largest among the their island in the southernmost part of the Philippines. It is the main contributor to the country gross domestic product GDP in terms of agriculture, fishing, forestry, and TC Mindanao is known to be the home of the Philippine village and the king of the fruits, which is the durian. The three islands are defined by their intricate culture and costume. The Philippines is indeed a paradise in its true sense. From
Alright, on the third paragraph, third and last paragraph, the reader mispronounced the word three into there, and again the word islands into island. She also mispronounced the word contributor as contributor, and the word countries into quanter. She also mispronounced the words gross domestic as gross domestic. She also mispronounced the word forestry as forestry and the word eagle as elage. On the last sentence, she replaced the word all by the and mispronounced again the word islands into island. She also mispronounced the word defined as defined, the word there into there. She also mispronounced the word unique into inquiry, and the word costume, she pronounced it as costume. And lastly, she mispronounced the word indeed as indeed. And that's all for the analysis of my first subject, grade 5. Thank you.